Well, hello, it's Wednesday, so it must be time for Woolly Hat's Wednesday WIP. Welcome to my weekly ramblings on my crochet and knitting projects. Well, this week, strange weather. It's hot, it's cold, it's rainy, it's sunny, but so I've got my nice cardigan here. Nice variegated yarn. I can't remember what it is because I knitted it so long ago. And it is a Rowan pattern. It's sort of an asymmetric colour like that, but I tend not to wear it closed, and it's got nice baggy sleeves. And it just so happens that in both the Learn to Knit and the Learn to Crochet classes, we're looking at variegated yarn, and we're doing hats in variegated yarns, and also self-striping yarns. So what's the difference between variegated and self-striping? Well, this is a variegated yarn, which does sort of come out in stripes, but it's sort of like this really. So, and this is one of my, I like this colourway, it's Hayfield Spirit, and it's 100%, sorry, it's 80% acrylic, but 20% wool, so it's quite nice and furry and nice for hats and things, but also would be good for cardigans and jumpers and things like this. So that's a variegated yarn that's sort of random. You also get self-striping yarn, so I don't know if you can see the difference here. You can clearly see that it would come out in stripes, and they're shorter colour changes, and they tend to be more contrasty, whereas this one gradually goes into oranges and purples and things. This one changes quite quickly from yellow to pink and blue, whatever. So this is a new wool. This is Colour Lab, West Yorkshire Spinners. They also do it in 4-ply. This is double knit. And the design, well, it's been inspired by Zandra Rhodes. I'm not sure how much Zandra Rhodes has got involved in this, but she's in all the social media, the woolly knitting and crochet social media advertising this. She likes pink and big strong colours. So this is probably the least pink of the colourways, but they've got lots of different colourways for you to go mad with. So you can use this with, say, a plain yellow or pink or red as contrast to do things like hats, coats, whatever, or there's a number of designs they brought out for jumpers and things. So that's rather exotic. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this. I bought one just to see how it works. They also do the 4-ply sock yarn as well. Signature 4-ply, so something to try. And of course, like West Yorkshire Spinners, this is 100% wool, and it's British wool, and there's a high content of blue-faced Leicester in here. So this colourway is called Sunset Bouquet. So what things look like? This is a Serdar Croft double knit, and it comes out, I don't know if you see it, it's a Fair Isle effect. So rather than doing stripes, it sort of looks like a Fair Isle when you knitted it. It doesn't work for big things because it doesn't change, it changes too slowly. But for hats and things like that, or small garments work, that works quite well. So this is self-striping, so you can see these clear stripes, whereas this is variegated, which is like that. So that's the difference. So this is what we're doing in Learn to Knit this week, in week 3. So we're looking at how to decrease, so we can knit that. And then in Learn to Crochet, we're doing trebles, working in rounds and doing a hat, so that's quite good. So they're all getting on very well with that. So what am I doing knitting-wise? Oh, I'm doing a Christmas sock. I haven't got it here because it's somewhere else. I took it out because I didn't really like how it was coming out. So it's a Fair Isle one, and I've used bigger needles, so 4 instead of 3.75, and it's working a lot better. So I might show you that next week. Just a reminder, if you are bored of just doing granny squares or just knitting plain scarves, in November, I forgot what time of the year it was, November, I shall be starting my next steps in knitting and next steps in crochet. Next steps is crochet is on the Wednesday the 3rd for 4 weeks, both afternoon and evening, and the next steps in knitting is in the evening on Thursday the 4th. And again, we'll be developing the skills we learnt in Learn to Crochet and Learn to Knit, and doing a bit of other things. And it's entirely led by the people who are there. So we could do Christmas decorations, we could shaping, going around in circles, going in lines, all kinds of things. So if you're interested in those, please give me a bell and I'll give you more details. Or you can go onto my website, www.woollyhat.co.uk. So I think that's all for the moment. I can smell, I've got some oxtail stew in the oven. It smells rather nice. Yes, so this afternoon I'm doing some more prep for my classes and doing a bit more Christmas stocking knitting. I hope you're all very well and doing lots of knitting, crochet, and if not, doing lots of interesting things instead. And I hope to see you next week. Bye bye.